Hi everyone, I'm going to give you a personal tour of my former park. Up here it is Bridgeport Memorial Park. They have plenty of trees that are all but half cut down from the way they used to be. Back when I was a kid, this is where I used to partake in Little League, or get made fun of by all other players and your coaches for not really participating at all. I used to be the kid who would always like chew on his glove as I chased butterflies around and shit. So I wasn't really much of a sports person. I was always active. I was just terrible at sports. The thing that's very interesting to me is kind of reminiscing on the old times, because right down here is where we used to go sledding at during like every snowstorm.
I hit that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree.
I'm gonna kind of do briefly, because something about almost being 30 and having a video camera near a child's playground just seems like, I don't know, unethical. But this was like, my old little go-to place to, I guess, how would you say, run on the jungle gym or get picked on by every asshole in town.
I had my ass kicked there, over there.
That kind of, covers Bridgeport Park. My old elementary school, well, the newer one I was in before they knocked down the original one, I was at for Towns Homes. But you get the point, like my school was right over there. This is the park where I used to try to play sports. And as you can see behind me, they're changing a lot. That was my old church, St. Augustine's, and now they're tearing it down. That's life, I guess. Times change. What can you say? It's hard to tell, but that house right there was my old house up until I was 14. Right behind me is the Elks Club. I have no idea what gave it away. I'm gonna show you something that has been here since 1997. Whenever I was 7 years old, me, my brother Nick, and our babysitter, we wrote our initials on the wall here. So it's kind of funny with, we did it with black nail polish. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll point it out. Sean Courier. You see that? Nick Courier. So those are our initials, but 21 years it's been there. That's pretty impressive. Are there any other former Bridgeportians that are watching this and just feel like amazed at how different everything kind of is? Like bit by bit things are changing, and once again, like, that's cool. I have no problem with that. It's interesting looking back at your old neck of the woods. Like, you're about to see a brown fence. That would be my old backyard. Once again, not to be creeping, I'm just kind of pointing out stuff. It's right here. It's so weird. When I was a little kid, I used to help out at a place called Carl's Upholstery Shop. It used to be right here. They knocked that down too for townhomes, but I used to get $5 for an hour's worth of work, and back then that was like Dorito, Hershey bar, and Dr. Pepper money. But it was enough. It was enough. That's all I needed. But again, walking past my old house. Don't be weird. It takes me back though. It's just so amazing. I was like, how much has changed. Just to play with myself with a ball right here in this little corner. No joke. Now I'm sitting here with my brother, his girl Krista at the Rib House. Well, I'm gonna open up to you guys a little bit. I'm gonna try and show you where me and all my teenage friends used to get high as fuck at once upon a time. Look around the railroad tracks. All right, let me see. It should still be over here, I think, but we're about to find out. All right, let's see if I still got it, people. Probably get ticks and tetanus down here, but it's worth it. And I can see the tunnel on there. Yep, it's still here. It is still here. For the love of God, if any of like my high school friends from Upper Marion are watching this, tell me you remember this spot. Let me know, because I sure as hell do. A lot of great times in this. All right, I probably won't go back to that fucking area for hopefully another 10 years, because that climb down wasn't. These are the railroad tracks that I used to always walk on foolishly as a child. Well, not a child. I would say I was a little bit more towards my double digits. So I want to say that I was maybe a preteen. But there were several times, at least once or twice, my mom got a call from the cops saying, your son was trespassing on the you know, train tracks. Not the safest thing, but like my excuse was I could hear a fucking train a mile away, but what do I know? And you can't go to Bridgeport without stopping at Fran Zones first. So, once another industrial building where I used to break into as a teenager to kind of, I guess, escape society. And now that's gone. I think it was back in 2002. We used to have a line of other industrial buildings behind where these, where the greenery is here, but that all burnt down in fire. That was pretty fucking intense. Now I'm walking down Front Street. This is Front Street. King of Prussia Mall. As always, another good spot that I've been spending a lot of time at since I was a kid. It's just on one side. I know they changed a lot of this area too. But let's go check her out. King of Prussia Mall. Escalator ride.